Hello everyone, this is Jake, and today I'm going to be talking about this brand new game that came out a couple days ago on PS4. It's a PS4 exclusive called Horizon Zero Dawn. And I've been playing this game for a while, definitely a while. As you can see, I'm level 21 in the video. Didn't play too much since I recorded this yesterday, so I'm not that far from the where I am at in this video. And I do stream this game every day, so you can find some footage. I try to record something, and it's kind of hard in my opinion because I just get lost in this kind of huge open world. So actually, I'm pretty like in the early stage of the game, and I'm at such a high level to compare to other players that I know that've been playing this game. They're like level 15, and they're already like they passed through like the half of the story already. I'm just like, wow, how? But anyways, this is I had to record this part separately because this was what win this game over for me for any kind of contents. Overall, I thought this part was just mind blowing. So I don't want to talk too much, but I have to because you will have to see what I am seeing on the screen at the same time. I just wanted to talk about it. So first of all, the graphic in this game is amazing. Frame rate is 30 FPS. And honestly, I thought, being 30 FPS, whatnot, there's a lot of controversy. But when I was playing this game, I was like, you know what? I don't even care. This game runs great. This game looks great. Like everything feels great about this game. And honestly, I don't think I have ever had a problem with such a as a technical side with this particular parts. So honestly, you know what? I'm looking at this with you right now, and I'm just stunned. Like all the detail in this area is just outstanding. And I actually had to play this part like twice all over again just to show you guys like the best way I could. But I didn't do the best job on it, so sorry about it. But bear with me. And I don't know why the stealth attack didn't work there. Like, and when I was recording this, like I said, I was just so focused on the environment. Like I didn't even care. I think I get the critical shot on these two. So nice double kill. But as you can see, all the like lighting effect and stuff like that is simply amazing, like flare backs, and it's a little bit coming up. But as you can see, like this area, you know what it reminded me of? When I first entered this area, it really reminded me of what would happen. No, not what would happen, like what it would be like to explore around like Terminators, like Skynet Factory, or like Matrix, like those facility where they breed humans and build machines and stuff. And this area, when I was going around it, it just like, wow. Like I played this part like 3 times over again. I had a save file. I was lucky that I had like a quick save file loaded somewhere, so I was keep loading the save file before I enter, so I could just keep replaying this part and again, again, again. Like this part was, like I said, it was mind blowing. And like you know what, you actually have to be on a huge screen in front of you and just like playing this recording this just does not justify like how cool this area looks, how deep that atmosphere they created for just this specific area. I'm not saying this area, like other areas, are like not good at this, but for me, who's kind of into like a Matrix and stuff like that, this area was just what was like hitting me in the spot right there. I was like, damn, this area is just mind blowing. So I mean, this is a pretty long video. It's gonna be, I think. So I don't want to talk through the entire thing. So I'm gonna shut up here and there. But this overdrive thing is really cool too. You get to control. Usually you get to control wild like a robots on the field, but you can also, when I went to this part, this is actually the first part in the entire game. They let you like interact with environments like that to create extra bridges, take a control rather like a facility and stuff like that to open a new path. So it's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm still very early in the game, even though I think max level was 50, so I'm already like more than one and a third way there with the leveling. But that's just how I like to play this game. I went through all the side quests. I wanted to max out my inventory slots. as much as I could. And as you can see, the door opens, and this part is mind-blowing. Like, look at that. I'm looking at this now, I'm just like, wow. It's speechless. You know what, I can't even describe it. You'll see it right here. When you go through it, this literally looks like some kind of thing you pulled right out from like those like a robot factory out of the sci-fi movies. It looks so cool, and those like a little magnetic field kind of thing reminds me of those like you know, the ships in the Matrix, the battleships, and they had those electromagnetic field to protect the shield. It definitely looks like that. So I just honestly love it. All this electromagnetic field makes you move around the cargo and make the machines build through and whatever. And this is where you kind of drop down. So when I first went through that part, I was like, "What the heck is this?" And then I was like, "Is this actually happening? Like, what is this?" And I was just going crazy about it. And it's you know, it's just mind blowing. And I hope everyone who was like excited or about this game are enjoying this game, because this game, like I said, is definitely the special one. I mean, I played a lot of games over years and whatnot, and you know, I've seen a lot of overhyped games, and I've seen a lot of, you know, underrated games, and this game had it's a spot, and you know, it got some attention. So people say, "Oh, this is gonna be overrated. The combat is gonna be boring. It's only uses a bow. Like, there's nothing exciting about this game." But when I was starting to play this game, I was like, "This game is just amazing." And I don't know, my aim was really off in all this, like during this entire area. My bad about that. But at the same time, I honestly didn't know where I was supposed to go, and there's a limitation about how much I can record in one session, so I didn't want to like make this video too long. So I actually was trying to go through pretty fast, so that's what brought probably like a really off aim. Maybe I'm just bad. Maybe I'm just bad. But you can see I have a whole like loads of different types of weapons, and honestly, I think the bows. I think just having bows, I thought it's gonna be like a problematic for the long run for the games like this. I thought it was gonna be pretty boring and not gonna have fun, but the bows are actually really good in my opinion. It's really fun, you know, getting critical hits on these enemies and, you know, killing them in the one shot. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. But the bow gets like the aiming gets really hard in my opinion as soon as you start fighting one of the harder enemies, and oh boy, those can take you down pretty easily. Like this game in terms of difficulty, even though I'm playing on normal, it's pretty crazy. And I have to say, another great thing about this game is, unlike other games where you kind of start up the difficulty and it locks you into it until you start like new save file or again. This game actually you can change the difficulty instantly just through the menu, so which was a really cool thing I found. Um, I found it out about it when I was tweaking with the menu system, and I thought it was a really cool feature they added. And I think this thing, what this thing does is just like blows up their like parts, but that didn't work that properly, so I don't know why. I'm still learning all this like new equipment, so I don't know a lot about it. And this is like the trap mine. You set 2 points down, then if they go walk across it, it explodes. And this crab guy is actually really hard. There's one area that I went to, and there was like 5 of them at the field. I will take one of them, and everyone got triggered and start shooting those electric bolts at me from the distance, and they keep shocking me. And I think I almost died. I had to use all my health potion, like that one health potion as you can see on the bottom icon. Not the one I selected to, one that left to it with the multiple bottle that gives like your entire health back instantly. And I had to use all of that. And I was like, wow. It was it was pretty hard. So as you can tell, the game is definitely not like easy. The game is pretty difficult time to time, and as you can see, there's a lot of different skill tree. I heard if you play all the objective, all the like side quest stuff, it's not the side quest supposed to give you skill points as well. I never really noticed. I mean, tried as many side quests as I can, but if you do, you get extra skill points as well besides leveling up. So they say at the end you can get every skills maxed out, and this part was just wow, wow. Just look at that. Isn't that insane and crazy? Just the world they created just for this one area. I mean, this one particular area was hitting me in the right spot again and again every time I, see new things around here when I walk around. I was just going insane about it. And this is the part where I told everyone, like, if you were interested in this game before and you're on the fence about it, definitely go out and purchase the game and try it for yourself, because like I'm looking at it right now on my screen, like I said before, the one I played, I know every part of it, every inch of it. I'm still getting chills because this is so cool, and I'm glad there's more areas like this. I haven't been to any of the other ones yet. I'm not trying to make a spoiler, but when I was looking at the overall world map, like the huge map that you can go in the menu, I actually found like two more that after I kind of progressed through the story. So I'm assuming there's a lot more. Not a lot more, but at least like this is the first one, so I think there was supposed to like 5 or 6. I don't know. There may be more, but there's definitely at least a 5 more, I think, from the one of the list that I showed that I kind of skimmed through, but I didn't really pay attention. But anyway, we are almost the halfway, I think, almost the halfway, and as you can see, as it comes to the core is a really cool part of this area as well. And it's one of the coolest part is this thing is like a built through like the cave. So the machines kind of went through like the old like a mountain and start building their own things in the cave. Just really cool concept. And I don't want to say this is realistic. This is all sci-fi. This is not realistic. I guess it's not the realistic thing that could happen in the real life quotation, but this is still the imagination behind this. Like, this will be pretty much what I would imagine if this kind of thing ever happened to the reality world, and it's just so cool in my opinion. It is just mind blowing. So I think this is the part where one of my recording just stops working, because the PS4 has just the auto recording feature, but after like 15 minutes or so, it stopped recording it. So what we have to do now is there's gonna be like a little cut, and there's gonna be a transition between where I started to push the another recording button to record another footage. So we'll see how that transition makes. But otherwise, other than that, just enjoy the rest of the video with me. But anyway, climbing up this thing was a pretty cool idea as well, and this override feature, I really like the effect of it. It's really cool. And overriding, I think, like, so this missions, I don't want to spoil too much, but this mission, every time you do this kind of missions, your override equipment, just like a little spear thing, it upgrades so you can control and like override more different enemies. And override means it's like you're like taking control of their body, so you can actually do to those like a small things that I'm shooting at. Those things you can control it with the overdrive, but you can only do it during like on the stealth mode. Once they're alerted like that, when their eyes go red, they cannot be overdriven. So you have to be in a stealth mode. So you have to approach them silently to get the overdrives working. And these things hit pretty hard, and even though I think recommended level this was actually like level 8 or something, and I'm level 21 and they still hit really hard. And melee is actually a lot of fun aspect of the combat in my opinion. I thought melee was just kind of boring and it wasn't gonna be a cup of tea, but turns out it's actually pretty great. And as you can see, this guy starts to shooting flame at me, and the effects of it is amazing. You know, I mean, I like good graphics, but this game is something truly special. Like, it has a good graphic. In my opinion, for the open world, it has a really great environment and a lot of things to do and feel like to explore and enjoy the view. And also, there's a lot of enemies to fight and hunt and stuff like that. And there's a little side quests and whatnot. And this kind of ruins to explore. It just everything is so cool, and as you can see, I just hit the weak spot. I hit like a flaming sack, whatever, so it exploded and did a huge amount of damage on him. So that's pretty much it. This guy has. I think he's pretty much dead now. I mean, I'm pretty high level, like I said. My weapon's like was like the highest grade weapon that I bought. I had to save a lot of money for that. You know, I had to stack up all this like equipment, and I had to hunt these animals to find extra parts. And this trap mines is actually really strong. You know, I think that's what he's supposed to weaken. As you can see, you kind of go through those like scanning thing that you do when you press R3. Like just a little click. You can see those. And the slingshots, maybe because I don't have it upgraded, I don't really use it. Slingshot seems to be really downer. I don't know. So slingshot seems to be really hard to aim and hard to get used to. But whatever. And that's pretty much it we have. And whenever you kill these kind of old, bigger monsters, they usually drop those like rare like items, and they're really important part of the game. They upgrade your weapons and whatnot. So I think this is pretty much it. The video is almost coming to the end, and I hope you guys enjoyed this like a little gameplay from Horizon with me, because like I said, this game is something truly special, and I haven't had a fun with the game like this in a while. Like, this game is so much fun. When I was playing this game, I had no idea how the time was passing by. You know, it just emerges with me, and I just enjoy this game so much. This game was something truly special for me, and I hope you guys, if you have it, I hope you guys enjoy this spot. If you play this game, let me know how you feel about this game. If you like it or not, let me know in the comment section. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.